Welcome to the game. As you can see, it's 20-7, and our quarterback number is a little different, and he's wearing receiver gloves, and it's Taysom Hill, because Aaron Rodgers just got hurt. So maybe Aaron Rodgers comes back at halftime, but Taysom Hill has now taken over, and it's 2 for 2 right now. I hope that's close enough so you guys can hear. I just realized the microphone was kind of far away. Taysom Hill got his back to pass. Good pocket. Dumps it off and misses. 15 seconds left in a half here. Something crazy happens. Deep pass. Broken up. 11 seconds left. 3rd and 10. He's got some strong arms. Back to pass. Down the middle. Overthrows. I think it was Jimmy Graham. So that was Taysom Hill's 2-minute offense there. Yeah, it was Jimmy Graham. He overthrew Jimmy Graham. And now the Packers are punting with 7 seconds left in the half. It's 20-7. The ball went out at the 31 because that was a great punt by J.K. Scott. Hi guys. Here is the game-changing play. They're on the 18-yard line. We'll pick who's Josh Jackson is guarding Julio Jones. What a terrible idea that is. Julio Jones catches the ball. Josh Jackson misses tackle. Did you see how many Packers just missed a tackle there? We'll do it from Blake Martinez's spot. Alright, so the ball's catched and caught. And look at that. Just ran over people. Now Mike Daniels and Kenny Clark, and no one's going to catch him. 82 yards. It's a touchdown. That threw the game off. It's now 20-7. That was a big changing play. That's all I got to say. Well, here comes the comeback because Aaron Rodgers is back in the game. He did shake off whatever happened. He's moving back to the shotgun position. Back to pass. He's on fire. He throws a pass. It looked out of bounds. Oh, because he was out of bounds. All right. Well, yeah, that illegal touching, and I can't have any of that, you know. So, come on, Aaron Jones. Don't step out of bounds and be the first one to touch the ball. Come on, guys. This is where you guys trounced. Oh, man, they're going to punt the ball. Anyways, this is where you guys trounced the number 1 seed Falcons 9 years ago and took it to them in the divisional round, just like this. You were the 6th seed. Come on, this motivation speak right now. Motivation speak. Let's go Packers. We need to win this game. I want to be in the championship game. The Seahawks are not in the playoffs. We need to make it to the championship game. You got to change your ways, man. You got to do something better. All right, you got to stop punting like that. It's at the 30-yard line. That was a terrible punt again. The worst thing just happened. Aaron Rodgers did a RPO, fumbled the ball. The linebacker picked it up, ran it back. Here, take a look. Ball's out. They were going down to score. That's it. And I can't imagine that unless there's an interception or something. That's going to be it. There's no pressure. Touchdown. This game is out of hand. Here's a big 4th down. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. Dumped it off. We got a 1st down on 4th down. Devontae Adams. So they're trying to make the comeback. They're down 3 scores. There's 9 minutes and 30 seconds left. It will be a great comeback to come back that far. But maybe they'll pull it off. I got my fingers crossed. And Aaron Rodgers threw it to Calais Campbell. So he had a fumble, and that pick right there. Kiki Kote was way in front of Kiki Kote. Oh, it's not Calais Campbell's, Devon Campbell. And now the Falcons are back on offense with a 21-point lead with 8 minutes left in the game. It's looking bad. If they had the little graph where it says, percent to winnage, I'm thinking 87, 92% for the Falcons to win right now, because they're just going to grind the clock out. Here comes the runs. Oh, man, did you see that? Zadarius Smith coming in there with a big blow-up. Definitely the better of the Smiths on this fake Madden, or fake Packers team. Because Preston Smith got outplayed by Kyler Frackle. And so Zadarius Smith seems to be the better of the two. I think that's true in real life, too. Desperation mode for the Packers, 35-7. Aaron Rodgers just chucked up a duck. And Matt Ryan's going to take a knee, and the Packers are going to lose. The big turning point in this game was the fumble by Aaron Rodgers on the RPO. If he would have just got a touchdown there, stopped him, got another touchdown. Now we got a face mask. This is just being ridiculous. No, they should just take a knee. So Zadarius Smith, no, Blake Martinez. Okay, guys, that's a wrap. We'll see you on the backside. I don't even want to look at the stats of the game. It's bad. The only good side is the Packers had 5 sacks and they had 0. So our offensive line is good, but thoroughly outplayed. And the defense just couldn't stop them. And just big holes up the middle like that again and again and again. No one's doing any timeouts. That should be the end of this game. There we go. That's the end of the Packers season. Off season starts immediately after this. Matt LaFleur, head coach of the Packers, took them to the divisional round, which is, considering they make the playoffs last year, divisional round for a head coach or new head coach. That's pretty good, huh? Okay. See you in a little bit. I knew I was going to say I wasn't going to look at the stats, but you can see that Matt Ryan had 86% completion rating. So the sliders have to be adjusted. We're going to use a new set of sliders after this is over. So 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Aaron Rodgers. He threw up a dud. Rushing, Wendell Smallwood had the best game. Receiving, Packers, just nobody really jumped out defensively. Sacks were there. Mike Daniels, Zadarius Smith, Preston Smith, and Josh Jones. The interceptions were not there. All in all, very disappointing game. Very disappointing ending to the season. And we get to watch Alvin Kamara with a big old smile on his face stare at us. Okay, guys, so here we go. The Patriots lost to the Colts at the end there. The Patriots were ahead at the box score, and they ended up losing. And it's funny that they would play the game at the same time, since that doesn't really happen. And we lost. We were pathetic. We were the worst. And the Chiefs beat the Browns. So the Chiefs, the Colts, the Falcons, Chiefs, and the Cowboys. So all of the home teams won. And so it will be the Chiefs at the Colts and the Cowboys at the Falcons. And I would root for the Chiefs and the Cowboys. No, the Falcons, I mean. Sorry. Chiefs and Falcons. So let's advance to the Pro Bowl. See who did what in the playoffs. Because we didn't show up. Let me tell you. Play the Pro Bowl Oh, wow. I don't want to do that at all. So, anyways, schedule. Nope, that was not the right one. League schedule. And the conference championship is Kansas City and Dallas. So one got in, one didn't. Kansas City. I want Kansas City to win. That'd be super if they could like, you know, be nice to me and do that. Look at that. Jeez. Oh, Devontae Freeman came back. Ezekiel Elliott's just a ugh. So alright, so yep, there we go. The Pro Bowl. We can see who's on the Pro Bowl team. I already picked my Pro Bowlers. So Matt Ryan, Andrew Luck, Mitchell Trubisky. That's so funny. Nick Foles, Drew Brees, and Deshaun Watson. Yeah, Trubisky, I don't think so. Gurley, Saquon Barkley, and Dalvin Cook. Man, running back city. Le'Veon Bell, Kareem Hunt, Joe Mixon, Danny Vitale, and I don't even know who that is. Holly Juszczyk was the fullback number 2. Yeah, see the difference there? Julio Jones, Allen Robinson, Mohamed Sanu, and Devontae Adams. There we go. Got the 4 receiver. The Scantling Jr. Or MVS, not Jr., but. And Michael Thomas. Anthony Hooper, Jared Cook. Look at that. David Bakhtiari. Cody Whitehair. Michael Ramczyk. D. Ford. Aaron Donald. Mike Daniels getting it in. Kenny Clark is the 3rd defensive tackle between Fletcher Cox, DeForest Buckner, and Kenny Clark. F. Wagner. KJ Wright. Warner. I don't know who that is. Desmond Trufant. Jareer Alexander, the quarterback number 4. Eric Berry, getting it. Landon Collins. Mason Crosby. J.D. McKissick. And the punt returner is, yes, that guy. So we are not playing in the Pro Bowl. Not my thing. Okay, so view yearly rewards. Okay, so now they do that. And then it's the Super Bowl. So, okay. This is when you get the yearly rewards, which is MVP was Andrew Luck. Frank Reich, the coach of the year. We'll do the NFC side. Offensive player was Mitchell Trubisky was 2nd. Wow. Aaron Rodgers 4th. Ezekiel Elliott, defensive player in the year, Anthony Barr. Offensive rookie of the year, Kyler Murray. DK Metcalf came in 2nd. Let's see if we were even. Aaron Rodgers. Okay. This is offensive rookie of the year. Yep. Defensive rookie of the year, Nick Bosa. Oh, there we go. We were 7th on there with Darnell Savage. Best quarterback, Drew Brees. Aaron Rodgers took 3rd. Best running back, Ezekiel Elliott. Best wide receiver, Randall Cobb was 3rd on this list. Good for him to. Wow. No Devontae Adams. Best O-line, the 2 Cowboys, and then David Bakhtiari, the 3 Cowboys. That's usually how that goes. Defensive line, Mike Daniels took 3rd. And Kenny Clark took 8th. Best linebacker, Fred Warner. There we go. Best defensive back, Jareer Alexander was 6th. Best kicker, Mason Crosby was 2nd. AFC side, Andrew Luck, Sean Watson, Miles Jack, Marquise Brown. The Packers should have drafted him instead of Rashawn Gary. Defensive rookie, Josh Allen. The Packers should have drafted him instead of. Best quarterback, best running back, Le'Veon Bell. Best wide receiver, D.D. Westbrook. Isn't that the. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. David DeCastro, Myles Garrett, JJ. Oop, no. Von Miller, Patrick Chung. Kicker was Justin Tucker. There we go. So we got that done. Now we did not have any yearly awards to give, so we have to scout some players and then advance to the Super Bowl. We know we are picking now, so we're picking 26th, and our trades got us 31st and 17th. So not the greatest trades during the midseason when we picked, I don't know, the Kansas City Chiefs was one of them, and then the Baltimore Ravens was the other one, I think. No, it wasn't the Baltimore Ravens, it was something else. The Texans, the Bills. So yeah, so it was the Texans. So the Texans are picking 17th, and the Chiefs are projected to pick 31st, but if they win the Super Bowl, it'll be 32nd. So not a great pick there, that's for sure. So okay, so we have to look kind of in the 26th range and figure out what we need to look in this area. So probably around the 60th, maybe. Halfback, elusive halfback. We're not doing the quarterback. We're not doing the free safety. We already did the middle linebacker. We'll I don't know. I don't know what to pick. All right, I have to think about it. See you in a little bit. All right, here we go. The Chiefs Dallas and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Dallas lost. The Chiefs won. Very close game in yards, rushing slightly ahead of, so they were able to stop Ezekiel Elliott. Passing yards goes to the Chiefs, or to the Dallas Cowboys. Player stats. Both players, Patrick Mahomes had one interception, but both players had some phenomenal quarterback ratings, and the percentages are just way too high. Rushing. So yeah, Ezekiel Elliott only had that. Patrick Mahomes scrabbled a lot. Receiving. Randall Cobb, big game coming up in the loss. Murray Cooper, Sammy Watkins. Tyreek Hill had a very low game defensively. One sack by Anthony Hitchens and one interception by Leighton Vander Esch. So there we go. Our winner is the Kansas City Chiefs. Next up, the sad fact of football that everybody gets old, and you can see that Brian Bulaga dropped 6 points. Mason Crosby dropped 8 total points, but 4 on the kick power. Mason Crosby is not being re-signed. This I can probably handle. This I cannot handle. Mike Daniels drops 7 points. He's an 86 overall. I still have to decide what to do about that. Aaron Rodgers dropping 27 total points here, all the way down to an 85. Ooh, man, their regression is really strong in this Madden, because he kind of floated along, but that's a huge blow to Aaron Rodgers to go drop all the way to 85. Lane Taylor. So yeah, that's just crazy to go all the way to an 85 overall from 91, something like that, 92. So dang. Kyler Fackrell, Jimmy Graham went down a few points. He was an 80, maybe. I don't remember. Mercedes Lewis dropped some points. Yeah, Nick Perry dropped all the way to a 74. His strength dropped 1. Tackle, speed, recognition, yeah. Ooh, Corey Grant went down a point. Orleans Daco went down a point. And Taysom Hill went down 4 points. So that blow to Aaron Rodgers, though, that's a little shocking. We're just going to go through and look at the other people who dropped, and we just look for the total highs. And Greg Olsen, 49 points. Patriots, Tom Brady went down 38 points as an 88 overall, which is still better than Aaron Rodgers, even though he went down 38 points. Devin McCourty, 28 points. 34 points for Patrick Chung. 3 points of speed. Phew. Lawrence Guy. Josh Gordon. Hey, he's a... Michael Bennett going down 37 points. 34 points for Antonio Brown. Wow. Rams. The Rams got Greg Zuerlein's kicking accuracy went down 2 points. That's not as bad as Mason Crosby. Jeez. Speed dropped. Cornerback with 83 speed. You can't play corner anymore. Clay Matthews dropping 19 points is a 74 overall. How did his season go? So he had 1.5 sacks. And does this show? Oh yeah, it will show how many snaps he played. 970. Woof. Definitely went down a little bit. All right, so that was the Rams. We'll go to the Ravens next. Gerald Worthy? Gerald Worthy is still in the league? Wow. I didn't know that. That's pretty amazing. Redskins. Josh Norman, but his speed is down too. Alex Smith dropped all the way to a 69. Dude, they are so brutal on the quarterbacks this year. Jared Cook, 38 points. I don't see Drew Brees, so I think he retired. Seahawks, alright. Dwayne Brown, 34 points. DJ Fluker. Michael Kendricks went down. No Russell Wilson. Steelers. Maybe they didn't go down. Maybe they had good enough years where they didn't. 47 points for Raymond Foster. And this really... Dez Bryant is a Steeler. John Ryan. That's funny too. Delaney Walker, 47 points. Still an 87. 41 points, I'm sorry. Amazing. Everson Griffin, Kyle Rudolph, Xavier Jones. Kirk Cousins went down 12 points. 80 overall. Dakota Dozier, that was the Jet player that I had in my Jets series I was going to do. That's funny. It's funny when you see those. Danny Trevathan, Prince Mukamura, Bengals. Andy Dalton went down 7 points. Yeah, just looking for big numbers. And Cole Beasley is a Buffalo Bill. LaShawn McCoy, I knew that one. Broncos. They're just pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Browns. J.C. Treader, center. He was a center in my series for a long time. I think the 16 one, I think I kept him. Or maybe I didn't. I moved him to guard or something. Demarius Randall's starting to get up there. How old is Demarius Randall now? 28. Morgan Burnett down to a 71. And they're just not nice at all. Cardinals. We'll have to look at the retirement list after this. Brooks Reed. I wanted the Packers to draft him so badly. J.R. Sweezy. Phillip Rivers went down 24 points. Still way ahead of Aaron Rodgers. This Madden was not nice to Aaron Rodgers, let me tell you. The Chefs, who just won the Super Bowl, had barely any drop in. So they're going to be... Adam Vinatieri is down to 86. 7 points on his kick power. 47 years old, didn't retire. Justin Houston's got to be pretty up there too. Oh, he's only 31. It's the Cowboys. Sean Lee, 34-year-old Sean Lee is down to 87. Randall Cobb. Gotta check out Randall Cobb's stats. Oops. Alright, so what are you doing? 76, 900 yards. Yeah, he did really good. 10 touchdowns. Oh, man. Made a mistake by letting Randall Cobb go, apparently. 16 games, 862 snaps. That's pretty good of Randall Cobb there. I didn't mean to. Okay, Dolphins. Shad Jones. Eagles. Malcolm Jenkins. Oof. Deshaun Jackson. There we go. 64 points, dropped to a 79. His speed never changed, right? Juke spin. Yep, still got the good speed, though. Falcons. Julia Jones down 4. Matt Ryan dropped 16. Man, they just really were rough on Aaron Rodgers there. James Carpenter. Here's the 49ers. Richard Sherman dropped 18. He's a 90 overall now. But his speed's got to be pretty slow, huh? 87. Might be time to move him to safety. Golden Tate went down 32 points. Calais Campbell. Oh, did you see that, Jake Ryan? Yeah, okay. Yep, Lions are the last one. Marvin Jones. Snacks Harrison went down a couple points, but not bad. Okay, what were we going to do next? I already forgot what I said. We're going to take a look at... Dang it. So we need to look at this afterwards. What was it going to be looking at? I can't remember. No. Guys, that's going to be it. For this episode, I can't remember what we're going to look at, and now it doesn't matter, but so there's 16 players to resign. I looked through the list. You know, Mike Daniels for $12 million a year is probably the only one. He wanted a bigger deal before that, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So these people are all going to walk. So we're going to have a big... I'll have to sign some players and stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode. It's a little long. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the new recording quality. Thanks.